Hello, Casey from interwebkaiju here. It is summer 2025, which means there's another G-Fest that I am not going to. So we're going to do a little G-Fest Film Fest at home again. Most of the movies, honestly, I've already covered, or they're shorts that are still not out. Some of them are the same ones from last year. But let's just kind of go through them. So first up is Gammera the Invincible, which I have a review of. It's one of my favorite Gamera movies, honestly. Then Ultra M, which I don't remember what that is, but I saved the trailer. So let's check it out.
Please don't. You're supposed to be a hero.
Funny how that can change.
Alright, so definitely a fan film, which is fine. You know, it's a film fest.
Where is it, you
I'll
bastard?
never tell you.
Oh, it's a My Hero thing. I thought it was an Ultra thing? I guess maybe it could still be an Ultra thing. There's a Biollante. I guess it's an Ultraman My Hero crossover fan film. Which, you know, it's a fun idea. I'm not too into the toys for monsters, but like that looks pretty good. As far as using toys, you know, it's put into a back shot, you know, it's not in front of like blankets or something. Oh, it's Godzilla. My Hero Academia, Ultra M. I like that. I like the Ultra in the M. That was pretty cool. Yeah, you know, not my type of thing, but I like the idea. 2025 Armageddon, which is an Asylum movie. It's pretty good for an Asylum movie, honestly. It's got a bunch of monsters from a bunch of the different films. Ooh, good. No trailer, or no ad.
Couple second clips.
Yeah,
There's
look
a
at
lot
that.
of top
You see that freak? Look at that.
If you-
Oh, yeah, it makes this weird hybrid. And now you can fight it with a mech. Come on. You guys want to watch that. You know you do. Again, pretty good for an Asylum movie. Next is a movie called Kaiju Kid. I thought there were supposed to be two movies, both called Kaiju Kid, that were premiering at G-Fest. Or not, maybe not premiering, but showing at G-Fest. But I couldn't find the other one. This one says director in attendance, so I know which one this is. It's this one. And there is, I think, a trailer. Which tab am I on? Okay. Yeah. So it's another one using figures, and it's a lot louder, and I can't change the volume on the Instagram. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's doing a festival run. It's not online. I don't think the other one was either, but this one specifically, because we can see what it is. It's using figures. Like that's a Godzilla figure, right? Like how are they? Like I get G-Fest Film Fest. It's a bunch of fan films, but how are you taking this with a copyrighted character slightly transformed to just a in general festival run? You know, seems a little gray, you know, but whatever. Maybe I'm just upset it's not online to watch. Ishiro Honda, Memoirs of a Film Director, which we should have a trailer, yes.
僕なんかだとそういう映画の方のの
制作陣の一人として、まあ、監督になってね、考えてたらしい。通常はゴジラが、
Very pretty.
原爆の後の広島を通った時にすごい大きなショックを受けたみたいです。これは本田監督の手術でゴジラどういうストーリーにするかというふうな書き込みがあります。
Huh.
一番最初に見たら多分
Not that most of them aren't, but this is a very professional looking documentary with notable interviewees, honestly. And I guess behind the scenes video, which is very cool. It says teaser 2024, but I don't remember. Oh, it's got G-Fest in the movie. That's cool.
Just I have a lot of respect for Honda.
Joe Dante's in it.
Unique.
Huh. Yeah, I don't think this is out, even though it says trailer 2024. Maybe it is out, but I decided I didn't need to watch a documentary. But I don't know. The trailer looks pretty good, honestly. Maybe I'll check that out eventually. Wonder if it has a release date on here. No. Put it down here. No. River Trail Odyssey is next, which I think is this. But it's really honestly hard to tell. Because on here it just says director and attendant young woman embarks on a transformative journey along a river. But this guy is doesn't seem to have anything to do with a River Trail Odyssey. This is this guy who has the Attack of the Sea Titan, which is also at G-Fest, and I don't see anything else about River Trails. Do I have this guy? Or this is the guy that did the River Trail that I have brought up, and there's nothing on here, which kind of sucks. Because then we could actually see if it's got anything. But this Attack of the Sea Titan guy, he has his own YouTube. And it doesn't seem to be anything with a river trail either, so I don't know what that is. We can't check it out, which is cool for the film festival. You know, if people want to go see a certain short, maybe they'll go to the film festival, but the film festival is part of a bigger festival, and I don't think the majority of the con goers are stopping by the film festival, honestly. Probably a lot of dealer room action, panels, especially with these special guests, and then, you know, autographs. What's next? Up next is Attack of the Sea Titan, so let's check it out. The full movie is on YouTube, but let's check out the trailer. I went through it a little bit.
Remember that thing we were talking about today in the meeting?
Free dumping of dump corp waste and toxic fuels into the nation's waters.
Yes, yeah. Let's get going on that.
So far, production values on the trailer looks pretty decent. You know, this looks fine. You know, not great, but fine. They have actual lighting, and then we get to this, it's like, yeah, doesn't look great. I don't think I personally need to check it out. But again, it is what it is. You know, the full movie's on YouTube. It's not like you guys are paying $30 for it.
What's that? Mercenaries. It's a real
Probably better than I could do.
You keep my company's name out of it, double your usual rate.
This is where we trade. This
why we breathe. This is why we do methamphetamine. Now let's do this.
I didn't listen to that part before.
Listen.
Honestly, the suit doesn't look bad.
I think you should send him in.
Clay, nobody's supposed to know about that.
Captain, this is the very first mission of a brand new prototype space plane. We're all counting on you. I hope you like calamari, Mr.
See, look, they took stock footage and then they transformed it, you know, big kudos to that. Even though the other one, the exposure levels didn't match up with the actual footage. But the actual footage looks good. Like, they got good lighting and cameras. I don't know about that camera work.
There is a simple solution, but I need you to stop the launch. Okay, stop it. Stop it now. Stop it. Stop it, for the love of God.
Ron, stop!
Stop it now! Stop it!
I don't it looks pretty good actually for what it is. Again, it's all on YouTube. You can watch the whole thing, and there's a regular version and a black and white version. Both versions are showing at G-Fest this year. Squid Vision cut.
The era of humankind comes to an end.
It's a different trailer.
Terror rises from the deep. Attack of the sea titan. Scientists work desperately to stop a creature born of
So
mankind's
it looks like mainly the same footage, but cut in like a 50s, 60s trailers type.
See mind-melting special effects, never before witnessed by human eyes.
And less characters, more narrator.
Science fiction epic. Presented for the first time in fabulous Squid Vision. Attack of the Sea Titan. Coming soon.
Nice. So that's both of the cuts. Yeah, full movie, Squid Vision cut. Yeah, so both versions are on YouTube to watch. If you guys feel like watching that, it does not look too bad. It looks better than some movies that I paid $30 for. But not good enough for me to jump into. Jurassic Games Extinction. This is out. This came out, I think, on digital at the end of last month. And there's like... no one's reviewed it. Like, I don't know why. Like, I think even on IMDb. Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone reviewed it on here either. There's some like web pages I seen that reviewed it. Maybe they were given review copies, but like I'll put it on the trailer. Let's find the trailer. Should have it saved. Yeah. Like the first one was all right, you know. It was a fun concept, you know.
I filed a claim for my
Hunger Games meets Jurassic Park, and then the host was or I guess also kind of like Ready Player One, and the host was the main guy from Luck of the Irish, you know. It was a fun little novelty, but I don't think it needed a sequel, and by the lack of reviews, it looks like no one else really is excited for the sequel either. Again, this should be out. I didn't feel like watching it. Sorry. I think I had my fill of dinosaurs with Jurassic World Rebirth. I know it's getting a little far into the video, but I did review some movies. There's gonna be some movie reviews in this video.
We're not killers. We can't play this game for real.
See, like, that looks cool, honestly. Raptors with lasers versus guy with sword. But not enough for me to go out and, like, buy and rent it. Maybe if it was on Tubi, I might have watched it. That was the stinger in the last one, wasn't it? It was a big T-Rex with, like, guns. Honestly, the trailer's not bad, but I'd rather watch the movies I watched. And honestly, that kind of sounded like the guy from Luck of the Irish, but he wasn't in any of the IMDb page or anything. But I didn't watch it. Sorry, y'all. Where are we? What's going on? This is what I want. Gammera versus Virus. I don't think I reviewed that one. I've watched it. Let me check. Nope. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of this one, though. It's a lot of... If I'm remembering correctly, it's a lot of stock footage, and then the new footage also isn't very exciting. I do like the little spaceship. You can see it down there. The inside kind of looks a lot like the Zigra ship, so... This came out first, so maybe they reused it for that. But yeah, the ship kind of looks fun, you know? But... Not big on the movie. Venus Die Trap, which also is, its wide release isn't out, but I think you can still contribute to the GoFundMe, even though the movie's out, and still get perks. Like, you can still get the movie, which I thought about, but I don't think there's any giant monsters. Not that a, man-eating Venus flytrap isn't enough for me, but for the channel, I think I will wait, or not do it for the channel, just watch it when it's free to watch. Yeah, there he is. It's fine. Good name. Venus Flytrap's a good name.
Should be scared, Sally. I need to run a few tests, but if my initial observations are correct, these Venus flytraps could grow and mutate into deadly Venus die traps in no time.
Maybe they do get really big. I'm pretty sure I watched this trailer in SRS Fest, and it didn't seem like there was any kaiju size stuff. The song's pretty good, honestly. Yeah, who made that track? Oh no. The Creature Preachers. Great band name. Great band name. What else we got here? We got Great Yokai War Guardians, Armageddon, which is not Armageddon Apocalypse King, Space Monster Wangmagwi, which it's a bunch of 3 SRS releases back to back. I have videos on them. Here it is. Armagoddon. That's the name. It got autocorrected and no one double checked that on the G-Fest website. But they're here. Yokai War Guardians has Daimajin, which is cool. The movie itself is, it's decent. Armageddon, I was not a fan of. Even the parts I found funny, the director commented and said that it wasn't meant to be funny. And then, I don't know. The director commented and deleted and then recommented a few times. I think he's finally come to terms with not everyone's gonna like what you put out, you know? I'm sure lots of people hate my videos. It's fine. And this Space Monster Wangmagwi was the lost movie, or it was just in the archives. And shout out to Ron Bonk and SRS from finally negotiating to get it out and get it out to the world. Not the best kaiju movie, but very cool that it's out to watch now, and it's worth a watch. I guess spoilers for what's coming up. So we'll go to Saturday's schedule. Wangmagwi. Oh, okay, so it's last and then first. And then we have the lake. Which the lake was not great, you know, okay, maybe. There's 2 cuts. I hear the cut I didn't watch is better, which I did review it.
Small bits or dialogue.
It's got 1.7 thousand views. But if you search it, you probably won't find it because it's blocked. It got blocked, y'all. Sorry. But if you go to last year's film festival, here's a little short thing.
2022. The Lake.
Oh, I don't got my glasses on.
Kaiju movie from Thailand. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars on Letterboxd. I hear the original edit is better, but I've only seen the one on the US release. My video review will be linked, as well as the Friendly Men's interview with the director. So yeah.
It is linked, but you can't watch it because it's blocked. Sorry about that. But it's alright. Tanura in the Makido cave magical battle. There's not a lot of information on this, but I did find something. Looks like that is this. And so let's go back to the schedule. So that's this. Tanura in the Makido cave magical battle, followed by Discover the Charm of Octopus, followed by Revive, Smile, Rock, Giant God. I reviewed this one. It's very fun. And the whole short is free on YouTube. I guess I didn't put those in my playlist for some reason. But back to the post. This says Tanura in Makido cave magical battle. Looks, I don't know, that's supposed to be like a tanuki with some scales, like a hybrid. I don't know. And we got this octopus, which this is a cool. I like this picture right here. Discover the Charm of the Octopus. And then the one we've already watched and it's already out there to watch, Revive, Smile, Rock, Giant God. Again, I like this one. But over here, you can't see it because it's cut off. Whoa! All 3 films will be released on July 12th. So it looks like Saturday. They'll hopefully that means the on their YouTube they're gonna release the other shorts. So maybe I'll watch those, do a little double feature, because Rock God was pretty short, so if the others are around the same length, it'll be a quick time, and if the quality is the same, also a fun time. The gaze. I don't think I found anything about the gaze. The gaze. Let me relook real fast. Something from Kaiju United, which last year I went through the Kaiju. Oh, that's the. I got a tab. This is this. Let's bring this over. This might have more. Last year, I followed the schedule posted on this website, but this year it seems like they did not post a schedule, so I'm using the official schedule. I guess this is the main monster in that. He do be gazing. Alright. This is not this. Oh, that's Featherlon. Okay. I was very... So that's Featherlon. We'll get to that later, but there's nothing much on there. I'll read this when I get to it. This is The Gaze. Student filmmaker brought The Gaze, aka Rakujo Gaiga. Not much else is known about this film at this time. Okay, so no one knows anything about this film, but it's there. Kaiju United says that they'll be sure to give it a watch and review it, so I guess check out their website or their Instagram. Mothra Full Ballet. Ballet Studios team in attendance. Adaptation. Oh. Huh, that sounds cool. Is it, do they film their ballet and they're showing the film? Unless they move the film festival, there's not a lot of room for activities. Yuzo. I watched Yuzo. It was pretty good. Another SRS outing or distribution. And then Ultraman Arc, which I just reviewed. I'm assuming it is the same clash of light and evil that a viewer requested. Pretty good. A good versus evil Ultraman fight. Who doesn't love a little mirror match? Gigantisaurus Rebirth. I believe I have a trailer for that, yeah. And the whole movie's online, so if you like this trailer, you can go to this, the Pigeon Return Studios and watch the whole movie. But, again, this looks like a film movie, or a fan at home movie, you know, homegrown film, which isn't really my bag. I mean, suit's not terrible. It looks like the same stock footage that was used from in oh, what is that movie? Waspzilla. That looks pretty cool. It's kind of flopping around when it's flying, but when it's coming out of the ocean, I like that. That was cool. It was like a whole series. Nope, there's more to it. I'm not like into these heavy green screen stuff, which is why the later like Rego movies and what the director has done afterwards, I don't really get into. He's got tiny little arms, but he's decent. I'm always for people making suits, you know. See, I'm already like losing interest in the trailer. This is why I don't need to watch the whole movie. But if you guys want to, again, it's out on the YouTube. Kudos for these people for making something. I guess 10 years of making stuff. And shout out to making suits.
The radio towers, they're emitting the sounds that are getting the cryptids to act all crazy. I think that someone set us up.
Well, Rick, that person would be John. Logan informed me of his plans, and we're currently tracking him down.
What?
Rick, I know that you and John Mark collaborated in the past, but you have to put your biases aside.
Oh, well, sorry, I guess, oh. Oh my, I just exited the whole window. It's not gonna let me restore that. Anyways, what happened was it ended the trailer and then just went directly into the movie where I clicked through it. Okay, well, let me go back into my playlist and find my G-Fest at Home 2025 playlist again. Not playing. I don't need it to play. I just need to see them. Alright, so this is back. But where even were we? Nezura, 1964. Again, SRS really hooking up this festival. Here's that. I quite enjoyed Nezura 1964, based on the Dai production stories. This is a canceled movie made by the people that made The Great Buddha Arrival. I don't remember what they did after Nezura, but it came out on SRS. Oh, it's 3Y. They did the Ghost Cat Rhapsody, which still never came out. Something that they did come out recently, and I was very happy that it did. I think so. Yeah, Hoshi 35 came out, which was really good. So Jurassic Reborn. We get lots of dinosaurs. I haven't watched this trailer yet, so.
Miller just lobbed a message way over Jones's head using some technical jargon.
Let's see if they can use Grammarly to their advantage. Jones is using it to make her point in a friendly way.
Go, go, go!
Is this Asylum? It doesn't say. Oh yeah, it's Asylum. Look, they made a mockbuster to coincide with Rebirth. Rebirth Reborn. I should have seen it. Should have known. The dinosaurs don't look bad. The facility doesn't look bad. There's just so many movies to watch. And so many of them are probably better than this.
That's your guy on the island? Right on time.
We're both making it out of here. Come on.
Get the hell off this island.
Come to retrieve the raptors.
People like Eric.
Prepare the crew.
Do not stop until there is nothing left.
Honestly, this doesn't look that bad either. The dinosaur quality is kind of all over the place.
Thank you for clicking on.
Yeah, that didn't look that bad. Huh. Or the Ninja Monsters Jaron versus Garo. That is I don't even have it saved. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yeah. That's from the guy that did Rego and Gamera 4, and I don't like it. It's got a lot of CG effects everywhere. The suits look really cool though. Look at that. He looks cool. Look at that.
Foreground objects.
Not good. Not good. Volcanodon. That's one that the same thing from last year. There's a trailer. Where's my? I'm gonna give you the same thing that I said last year because it is the same short as last year. You know, there's a few things that are like that, and I guess they don't wanna put them out on the internet. I guess maybe they're getting some money from the film festival appearances. Volcanodon? I don't even see it, man. Maybe I didn't talk about it last year. Huh. I guess not. Well, let's I'll put this over here for later, and let's just watch the trailer then. Let's watch it. Maybe I seen this not with nothing to do with the G-Fest 2024, and I just seen this on my own, and I've been waiting for a release. Like this looks cool, you know. Not the detail. Buildings aren't the most detailed, but whatever, dude. Look at this. This is what I want to watch. That's the whole trailer, but that's good stuff, man. Look at it. Come on, that looks good. I want to watch it. But let's go to videos. Yeah, I guess that's 2 months ago. Yeah, so that was a long past last year's G-Fest. Oh no, oh, that's a different thing. Wait, that's the same thing. Bizarre. I guess this is from a year ago. Huh. Is this a trailer for like a special release for it? Huh? I don't know. Don't know. Trailer, natural selection. I don't think I found anything on natural selection. No, I didn't find anything. So I don't know what that is. There's no director name given, so probably another dinosaur movie. Then The Devil Beneath. I watched this one. I have a movie review for you guys right here. The Devil Beneath is a 2023 Australian cryptid horror indie movie from Spark Films that sees two brothers inherit a house, invite a group of friends over, then discover that there is a monster in the woods. Originally released as Red Billabong for Australian audiences in 2016, this edit seems to be being shown at G-Fest to hype up the production studio's upcoming movie Primitive War, which does look pretty cool and even is getting some hype. I actually saw the trailer for it in theaters before Jurassic World Rebirth. I don't know much about this cryptid in The Devil Beneath, the Bunyip, but it seems to have turned a girl into a siren who then lures others to him. Cool concept, and the monster scenes themselves are pretty cool as well. Practical effects are good, CG is usually passable and is thankfully given weight thanks to movement speed and some very competent sound effects. Not super big on the design, kind of like an evil Battletoad, but definitely serviceable. A good portion of the film takes place at night, but visually you can still make out what's going on. Didgeridoos. There's a lot of family drama here. Oh, this brother left us, this girl left us, the dad left us, but none of that holds any real emotional weight. The majority of the characters are fine. Girls are a little overly promiscuous with each other's significant others, and douchebag guy is overly douchebaggy, but nothing too over the top. Glad when the one friend finally punched that twat. Tough guy brother is, similarly, over tough guy acting a little bit as well. For what it is, the movie is fine. This was written and directed by Luke Spark for his feature debut, and I've seen worse. A lot worse. A lot that were a lot worse. Not sure if the original Red Billabong cut makes things better or worse, but if The Devil Beneath seems interesting to you, it won't hurt to give it a shot. But yeah, those guys, their new movie Primitive War is coming up, and it's getting some buzz. Like I said, the trailer showed before Jurassic World Reborn. It's showing in big theaters. At least the one I went to. I went to an AMC showing, and AMC is gonna have some type of Fathom event for this movie. So. And if the trailer is properly portraying the film, it looks like it's gonna be better than The Devil Within, Beneath, whatever, Red Billabong. So hopefully it is. And if so, good for the director for getting better. I hate to see where indie directors understandably start off not great, but then they never learn and they just keep making the same problems over and over again. I want to say the dinosaurs on this looked pretty good as well. Yeah, for like not a big studio. I mean, I'm gonna definitely assume that they got some backing money, but I don't think it's being put out by like a big studio. I don't know what the big Let It Be Entertainment, maybe. Yeah, I guess it's not put out by a big thing, unless Let It Be is a big thing. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Hot Springs Shark Attack. Hot Springs Shark Attack is a 2024 indie tokusatsu film, apparently made to promote tourism. As is the case with a lot of short kaiju films lately, I believe this is the first full-length one I've watched that has that as a goal. People are disappearing from a hot springs, and then their dead bodies are washing up on shore with signs of being attacked by a shark. Not just any shark though, it appears to be a shark that was long thought to be extinct. Eventually they start killing people in the city outside of the hot spring spa location as well. There's CG sharks, practical sharks, blood, miniature sets, practical explosions, EMP emitting sharks, laughing sharks, specialized vehicles. This shot is great. Not going to spoil it, but giant shark death effect was good. Never get tired of those. There's a character which is just very absurd, that's his point, and it works surprisingly well. CG isn't good, but it does what it needs to and never gets to special effect vomit levels where the whole screen is just full of them. Characters and acting are serviceable. Movie does lose some steam once we are just following the now 3 mains in the submarine. I was a bit disappointed we didn't get to see the giant shark in the miniature cityscape. I used to be into bad shark movies, but too many bad ones got me tired of such a subgenre. But Hot Springs Shark Attack was decent. Trailer Dai-kaiju. I think this is a whole short. Dai-kaiju versus Giant Girl. Uh-oh. Did I miss it? No, here it is. Yeah, this is a whole short, if it's this one. Which it's a cool short. It looks cool. It looks visually very well done, but all it is a little fight. So it looks great, honestly. I like this little dude's bug eyes. This is on the Kassen. See, this is charming. Yeah. Fun. This is all it is. It's just fun. It's the whole thing. It's got some chugging guitars. Good stuff. Good stuff. Did I like this already? Yeah. I like that already. H01ON rounds out the second day. Here is the trailer. I don't really know much about this. Oh, it's Max. Are they fighting a monster or are they fighting other Max? I like a lot of the visuals. Blood. I think they're robots fighting robots. Got the anime glasses push up. Nah, that looks good. I mean, the robots themselves don't look great, but the movie looks good, honestly. I think just the lighting is kind of off on the robots. But yeah, this looks cool. But I didn't find a lot of information on this, so I don't know when this is supposed to come out for everyone. It looks like it's about like an hour and a half, so it's a full length, I'm assuming. Those normally come out on like these shorts that just go on festival runs. Alright, so last day. Crabs. I reviewed Crabs. Crabs is fun. Yeah. Crabs. Here it is. Yeah. Crabs is good. And if you can see in the thumbnail, there's a giant crab versus mech fight. Here's the giant crab. Ooh. I thought I would have more clips of it, you know. Oh. Here he is. Look at that. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. The WAD. Okay, so I actually bought this signed by the directors. So here, finally, another review for you guys of The WAD. The WAD, the true story behind the Phantom Lake County chewing gum disaster, is a 2024 mockumentary from Christopher R. Mim, where a piece of chewing gum falls out of a child's mouth into mutagenic sludge, and then grows large, sentient, and dangerous. Host gives main delivery in a nice void. Surprisingly, we get military retaliation, stock footage cut between a shot of the WAD with effects put over it, but military retaliation nonetheless, even including seldom seen flame tank. The WAD is presented as an in-world look back at events with a host, interviews, reenactment, and archival footage. Earlier, I labeled it as a mockumentary, but the term faux documentary that the director's website uses does seem more correct, as the presentation itself doesn't seem to be mocking much. It's played fairly straightforward and professional, or what you'd expect from a small-town production team to put out if they were trying to be professional. There's still goofiness thrown in with verbal and physical performances, interactions, some visual gags, and of course the subject matter. But it all seems grounded in a sincere, emulative way. I like the idea, and honestly, they nailed it. Do want to applaud the diversity and realism of the characters. All have their own personalities, yet never seem out of place. Later, the characters get zanier, which, but the story gets zanier too, so where the documentary stuff was done well, it didn't grab my attention as much as me wanting to know where the story itself was going. The WAD, the true story behind the Phantom Lake County chewing gum disaster, is well done. Probably not for everyone, but I ended up enjoying it. There is another showing of Attack of the Sea Titan, this time the black and white edit. And then Dai-kaiju Gamera, which, did they already show that? No, they did I guess they showed the American edit, and then this is the Japanese version, original version. There's that Featherlon thing. Featherlon. So here's Featherlon, according to Kaiju United. I couldn't find anything on Featherlon, so I'm glad I stumbled across this. Alright, this year, Bugon will be screened again. I can't find it anywhere else, so yeah, I guess this is just stuck with film festivals as part of a double feature with the North American premiere of his new and latest film, Featherlon. Bugon was developed to promote tourism to the local hot springs resort and historic movie theater in Beppu as part of the Beppu short film production project. I could be pronouncing that wrong. Through short films like Bugon, it is the goal to drive tourism and bring people out to visit these historic places again. The film went above and beyond, even staging a practical explosion effect in the lobby of the Singanoi Hotel, one of the most famous hotels. So yeah, that just makes me want to watch Bugon even more, and I'm sad I can't. But Featherlon looks interesting. Look at him. I think, right, it's probably Featherlon and then Bugon, right? Yeah, Featherlon, Bugon, video contest, and then closing it out with King's Fall and Snaggletooth. I think I watched Snaggletooth last year, and I think King's Fall is still not available for any of us to watch. Yeah, here's my trailer thoughts from last year.
King's Fall 2024 North American premiere. Again, this wasn't available to watch, but there is a trailer.
I'm gonna
somewhere. I think YouTube. King's Fall is a 2024 short film that is having its North American premiere at G-Fest. The trailer looks alright, especially the monster. A robot is sent to combat it. The fight just kind of seems like two models getting pushed into each other, but I'd love to see the whole short. The model is like, it harkens back to like the 90s millennium, kind of like edgy, spiky looking designs for creatures and other things.
What was this?
The robot design.
So it was King's Fall and then Snaggletooth. So here's the Snaggletooth review. It should be another short one.
Snaggletooth is a 2024 Australian short from Scott David Lister. We've got aquatic battleship look-alikes in space, which I'm a fan, and right off the bat, a silhouette of one put up against beautiful space backdrops is great. Monster looks weird, but implemented decently. Explosions look not terrible, but still not great. All this really is a few minutes of city destruction and brief military retaliation with a semi-comedic ending. And for what it is, it's fine. Full short is on YouTube. And I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars.
That's great, Past Casey. Also, nice t-shirt. So yeah, that should be everything, right? Nothing on the next page. So that was G-Fest, Film Fest, at home, 2025. Less to go over this year, but I got three of them in there. Three movie reviews in one video. See you guys sometime. Thanks for watching.